Here we go.
Do it. Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Here we go.
Welcome back to Coffin Talkin', where we unravel the mysteries, embrace the peculiar, and find humor in the unconventional world of funerals and death. I'm Holly, here with my papa.
Hi, Holly. How are
Hi.
you?
Good. How are you?
Doing great, thanks. It's been a long time since I've talked with you. Well, with regards to the episodes. Here. Yeah.
I was going to say, hello. Don't you remember yesterday?
The day before. I don't know.
The day before.
Yeah. Hope everything's going well.
Yeah.
A little bit of a small talk, making sure that everybody's healthy and happy. So, and everybody is, right?
Everyone's healthy. Everyone's happy here.
Good.
What about you?
Same. I think we're all healthy, but happiness, you get very anxious sometimes. And this last week, it's been a very anxious week for me for some reason.
The whole week? Is it just with
most
work?
Of it. Yeah, most of it. Most of the week. Yeah, and I think it's all just, got a little too busy for me. And so when that happens, you hope and pray that you don't forget things. And so that's the problem. So you're just always trying to second guess yourself, go back over, even though you've looked at it, you go back through and look at it again, and you just waste a lot of time that way.
Yeah.
So it becomes very anxious, stressful.
Tiresome.
Mm-hmm. That's a good point.
That's not great.
Good way of saying it. So anyway, that's been my week.
Well, okay. Anything fun to report?
Just reports on grandkids, and I think that those are some of the funniest stories I've ever heard in my life. Although I will say this, which I love, and I will never share stories of on a personal note. But I do like the fact that where my daughter is located now, they had the opportunity to go to see ice harvested.
That is so cool.
That was cool.
It's in the Midwest with all the crazy storm that's just been happening. And it looked like from the pictures that she sent, was it just on a frozen lake?
On a frozen lake. Yeah.
And seriously.
They cut the ice. And the ice was how thick, Holly, when you saw the pictures? Was it a good foot?
Good thickness, yeah.
Yeah. It was very interesting to watch just the pictures. No movie, but just to watch the pictures. And then in one of the pictures, you could see the horses that were pulling the carriage that would be carrying the
white horses.
Yeah,
in the back.
That would be carrying the ice blocks as they were pulled from the lake. So
what do they do with those?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Is it just like ice you sell? Is that all it is? I
don't know, because I noticed there's leaves in some of the ice, and so I just thought, they must shave that off. Maybe do you remember ice blocking as a youth? Holly?
Oh yeah.
Maybe
I was just thinking, is this exclusively for ice blocking?
I don't know. I can't think of another reason why you'd have it. Except to keep cold storage cold. Because, sometimes in the old days, they'd put ice in coolers to make sure that, or in, what do they call those? Potato cellars, in cellars.
Oh, in cellars,
to keep the areas cold. So maybe, I don't know. I have no idea.
Maybe from transport or something.
Yeah,
transit. This sounds like two people who have lived in Arizona for a very long time and have no idea
what research forest coffiners, let us know
what you would use ice blocks for. But really, the pictures, you just think of Frozen and Kristoff harvesting that ice. Yeah. It is exactly the same.
Yeah, those tongs are amazing. If they would hook onto the ice blocks and pull them from the lake, it's amazing. I wanted to see how they cut the ice, actually. I guess they would use like a saw. I don't know.
I would think so.
Yeah, very interesting anyway.
I love how
all the little kids had on their life vests, in case they got pulled into the lake.
Jeez. I was just going to say, I love how they had the little kids. Child labor at its finest.
Hey, you want to
hire them out and then bring them home? Get some cubes out of it.
Oh, my word. That is funny. Anyway, so I guess living my life vicariously through my grandkids at this moment.
Yeah, that would be so cool to do as a kid. Jeez.
Yeah, but it was very, very interesting. And I just started looking at all of not necessarily the grandkids, but the intricacies of of what was happening with the ice blocks, how they were moving the ice blocks, and then it was very good. And then to see our little grandkids' faces there and smiles,
huddled over them.
Yeah, exactly. Very fun.
Trying for all they're worth to pull it out of the
That's
lake.
right, out of the lake. Yep. And did you see, one of the grandkids holding onto the life vest of another one while trying to help?
Did they really? I did not even notice that. Like, I got your back. Don't worry.
You'll have to go back and look
Oh
at it.
my gosh, yeah.
Do you see it?
I'm seeing it right now. Pulling him back.
I'm not going to get too close, but I'll hold on to your life vest.
I'll keep you safe. That reminds me of when me and Kaden and Caden's sister and her husband, we all went to Zion together before we were married.
I remember
actually,
that. I remember those pictures. I do remember that.
And and we hiked Angel's Landing, and at the very top, I wanted to look over the edge, so I was laid down, looking over the edge, and I had to have someone holding my legs, even though 99% of me was not over the ledge.
That's right.
Just for the fear factor.
Well, the wind could have picked up, Holly.
I know. I could have flown off that thing. Incredibly unsafe.
And why do you think they call it Angel's Landing? Seriously.
Ew. Oh, makes my hands sweat thinking about it.
Yeah, it's funny. Oh my word. So anyway.
So fun.
Yeah, so that's that kind of living life and having fun, looking at some of the things other family members are doing. It's very fun to see them growing and the activities that they're being a part of. It's fun.
Yeah, that is really fun.
Mm-hmm.
One thing from my week that I'm incredibly proud of. Do you have any guesses? You're going to be wrong.
Okay. Well, then, I'm going to respond by, why guess?
That's fair.
No, go ahead. What's that?
Genuinely, one of my proudest moments. You know the massive bags of baby carrots you can buy at Costco?
Oh, yeah.
We finished a full one. Didn't have to throw away a single carrot. I don't know that I've ever done that.
Was it within the same day of buying it?
No, that'd be wild. We'd be orange at this point.
That would be the real feat right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we bought a big bag and it didn't last very long.
Didn't last. But I don't think that I've ever eaten a full bag of carrots.
Ugh.
They always rot at the end. Yeah. And I always have to throw away a couple, but no.
Did you just eat them raw? Or did you put them in things?
Well, here's what I've started doing is I've been being a little chef, and I'll chop up little carrots and I'll put them in our soups, even if they don't call for it. And I'll put them in, this is new, in scrambled eggs.
Oh, really?
Yes. If you cut up little baby carrots, you saute those for like a minute or two before you put the eggs in. Yeah. And then you put some eggs in, scramble those up with the carrots, salt, pepper, grate. And then you take them out, you cut up half of an avocado, you put the avocado on top of those, and then you salt again. This is crucial because then the salt sticks to the avocado and it's amazing. And then you put it all in a tortilla from Tortilla Land that you cook up. And then, it's the best breakfast. Pair that with a side of orange juice. Ooh! That's what I've been eating every single morning.
Tortilla Land.
Where I would choose to live if I could. Okay. Man.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to try that. So you actually dice them.
Really
you don't what do I want to call it? You don't like slivers of carrot, right? You actually dice the carrot.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. You dice them. So it's you take a baby carrot, you cut it up into 3 or 4 pieces.
Okay. Wow.
And it's so good.
Let them fry or saute just a little bit before you throw in the egg, and then put the egg, or take it out of the pan, put the avocado on that, and then put the whole mixture into a tortilla. Wrap it up and use it as a burrito.
Yes.
A burrito. Sounds good, actually.
It's so good.
Wow. Who gave you the idea of putting carrots in the eggs?
Actually, one of my friends, Tina, that I met in Houston.
Okay. Huh.
She said it one time, stuck with me. I tried it. Wow. It's amazing.
So these eggs look kind of bland. Oh, I know. We got baby carrots.
Carrots! I will finish this bag.
I'm going to throw carrots in there.
amazing. It's really
Did
so good.
Caden like it?
Well, so here's the thing is I make these fabulous breakfasts and he's doing this intermittent fasting thing, so he never eats breakfast anymore.
Oh.
So Conrad can't eat it. Caden can't eat it. I'm just eating my breakfast.
So it's fine. I'm here by myself eating this.
I'm here by my lonesome.
Avocado. That's fine.
But you know what? It's a peaceful time.
There you go. Hey, listen, was it soup that you were doing in the Instapot?
Okay. Second part of chef moment. We did butter chicken in the Instant Pot.
Butter chicken, yes.
Yes, which is an Indian dish. And oh my gosh, it turned out so good.
Really?
Yeah, it turned out really, really good. And it was so easy.
Huh. So you're going to cook it again?
Oh, yeah. And the chicken was... These Instant Pots are crazy because the chicken was so moist and tender and thoroughly cooked. But it was infinitely better than just boiling a chicken to cook it. And I know boiling is like the basest level of chicken. Yeah. But, oh my gosh, it was so good.
Now, I'm sorry, Coffeners, for my ignorance, but isn't an Instant Pot like a pressure cooker?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
So it has a lot of these different settings where you can air fry, you can pressure cook, basically anything you want to do, you can do it.
Wow.
I think you can even bake in an Instant Pot.
Well, I don't know about that. I'll have to check into it.
I'm not going to go crazy and try and scramble my eggs in it, but they are crazy.
Well, they're only if you throw in carrots.
Well, of course.
You could probably put the carrots in raw with the eggs still yolky or raw as well. Let it all cook together. Yeah. Scrape it up, stir it. Oh, Coffeners, if you could only see us stirring in the air. I know. Anyway, it's all great.
But yes.
Right. Okay.
We've had fabulous breakfast this week.
Good.
I say we, and it's just
you. Me. You, yourself, and you. Mm-hmm.
Me, myself, and I.
There you go. There's the we.
There's the we. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, that's all I got.
Okay. That sounds great. I'm glad you had a good week.
Well, Coffeners, thanks for joining us this week on Coffee Talking.
Don't forget Tortilla Land.
Don't forget Tortilla Land. Oh my gosh.
Oh wow.
No, let's jump in. Let's be frank.
Thank you, Holly. So today I want to talk a little bit about hearses. And for those of you that have seen hearses, I want you to think in your mind what it is you notice about a hearse. I'm going to give you just a couple of seconds. Okay, Holly, I want you to think for just a minute. What do you think about hearses? When you see a hearse, what is it you remember about a hearse, and what is it that makes you remember that?
Well, you can always identify it because the butt of the car is always higher than the front. It always slopes upwards.
Okay,
and it always has that little silver metal S.
Yeah, the elongated S.
On the back. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's called a landau.
Landau.
Mm-hmm. And so what else do you notice? Anything else?
The back is usually a hatchback. So the doors open from the middle.
They open side to side, generally.
Yeah, open side to side from the middle.
They don't lift. They don't lift.
Mm-hmm. And I guess that's it. Windows front, windows in the front, and then all solid in the back.
Okay. Perfect. So hopefully, Coffeners, you'll remember the same thing, and you'll look at a coffin or the casket next time you see a hearse driving down the road. You're going to think of this conversation. So, Holly, I'm going to send you a picture of another hearse, and I want you to describe to me what this hearse looks like. Okay,
so this is the same basic concept where the back is higher than the front. There's two doors, so it's a sedan style in the front. Well, I guess it's a 4-door. But then in the back, where everything would be closed off, you have an open window. So you can actually see into the part where the casket would sit.
Back in the back. Yeah, okay, good. So that one was, I guess, years ago when I was working in California, was probably one of the newest models. And the one you're looking at, the window is rectangular. But in this particular one that I want to talk about, had an oval window in the back. So
Oh.
it almost looked like an on the side mirror. So if you put some reflective glass behind it and you put an oval mirror on the wall, that's what it would look like tipped to its side. So
Oh,
if you have
okay.
an idea, if that gives you a mental image. So this particular case, we had an individual that had come in and was that had passed away, and she was, according to the family, loved by everyone in the neighborhood. Loved by everyone.
Okay.
And so they wanted to do something fun and different for her. And I said, yeah, no problem. And they said, what coach would we be using? And so I just took them outside after the arrangement, and I showed them the 4 different coaches that we had at that particular facility. And they said, we want to use that one. And the one that they pointed to was the one with the little glass in the back. So it wasn't a solid piece of fabric or metal. Again, like you had described, it has that oval opening with glass as a partition between where the casket would sit and the outside or exterior, where people would be able to, at this point, look into the casket or into the hearse where the casket would sit. So the services went on. And one of the favorite things to do during a wedding is what? For
wedding
people that
or a
are
funeral?
No, I'm okay. I'm going to bounce back to the funeral in a minute. But at a wedding, what do people do? What do they decorate generally?
Cakes?
No. What do you guys drive away in? Once you're married?
They decorate the drive-away car.
Yeah, they drive away car. They decorate it and they put cans behind it. They do, I don't know, they write different sayings
Balloons.
different sayings on the windows. So this is what took place during the service. So while the service was taking place, there was a group of, I think they were her sons, that decided that they would do something fun with the car. Now, nothing you would see from the outside made any difference. And so, as a matter of fact, after the services were over, when the casket was placed in the back of the car, I just noticed that on the window side that it was blank. They had put like cardboard right up into the window. No pictures, no nothing, just blank. You couldn't see into the car.
Okay.
But there was a small fabric that was on top of it. And so as we got into the car to move and we're waiting for everyone to get behind us so that we could go in procession to the cemetery, I hear this on the side of the window or on the side of the car. And I look back in my rearview mirror, and it's some of the kids that are looking back by this back oval window on both sides of the car, and they're tapping the glass.
Oh.
So I don't really think much about it. They aren't damaging the car. They're just tapping the glass, and I'm thinking, oh, it's a love tap. They're saying one last thing to mom.
Yeah.
So as we start driving down and the cemetery was about 23 miles away. It was a drive.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 25. I don't remember. But I just remember it being a long time. And as we were driving down the road, all of a sudden I see people coming up alongside me, and they're slowing way down, and they're looking at me and they're smiling. And I'm thinking, okay, not very many people will actually, not many people will ever acknowledge a coach or a funeral hearse driving down the road and slow down and try and get the driver's attention and smile. So that happened for a couple of times. And then we got people that were coming up and waving at us. And I'm thinking to myself, why are you waving? Is there something wrong with the car? Are you trying to get me to slow down, pull to the side? Is there something that you're witnessing on the outside of the car that's a problem?
Yeah. Do we have a flat? What's going on?
And so I didn't really think much about it. But remember that episode a while back when I was cruising down the freeway in California at nighttime with sunglasses?
Yes. Yes.
So, okay, this is what was flashing back in my mind. And I had to think, and I looked in the rearview mirror thinking, oh my gosh, do I have my sunglasses on? Because if people were thinking that I had my sunglasses on, maybe that was causing them to act a little different towards the funeral coach. And so I was sitting there just kind of nodding as people are going by. Raise my hand.
Keep moving, people.
And I'm acknowledging them, so the sly little hand raised there and the little one over here. Yeah, okay, good. But it kept going for the 24 mile trek.
Oh my God.
People were stopping. People began honking.
Oh my God.
And then have you ever seen to the side of and to someone else's car and they're driving next to you and all of a sudden they're in a belly laugh, but they're looking at you?
Yeah.
And they're laughing. You don't know if they're laughing about something that's in the car, or they just happen to look at you and you happen to catch the glance at the same time, and you're thinking, are you laughing at me? What's happening?
Yeah.
What's happening with my car? What's going on with me that they're
Uh-huh.
laughing at me? So anyway, this is what was happening towards the end of the ride.
Oh my gosh.
So we pull into we finally get to the point where we pull into the cemetery, but now they're honking. Okay. And I just thought to myself, what's going on here? What is taking place that would cause these individuals to slow down, acknowledge the car, wave, belly
Wake and
laugh,
honk.
and then start honking? And I thought, this is the most disrespectful thing I've ever seen.
Yeah. Yeah.
In a funeral procession. Oh, anyway. Okay. So we pull into the cemetery. We get up to the gravesite, and I open the door and I just walk out and I start walking to the back of the car when something catches my eye. Oh, no. Do you know what it was, Holly?
No.
There was a picture of the woman that's deceased in the casket. It's no longer covered. It's now somehow or another, the tapping of the window caused something to happen to where that small sheet of fabric dropped. Yeah. And on one side of the car, imagine, if you will, a lady with a big, bright smile, and her hands are rocking back and forth like this. So it's almost like she's doing a double wave on one side. And I walked over to the other side, and then it was just one hand that was going up and down like this.
Oh my gosh.
And each side had a different pose of expression of this lady and her face. And here, this is what the family put in there. Because the whole time they kept saying she loved life, she loved meeting people, she loved being the center of attention. Well, at death, guess what she was?
She got it. She got it again. Oh my gosh.
So anyway, that was the important thing. And then what they did is once the casket was removed, they would reach in. The kids reached in and they pulled the placards from the windows and then carried them and had these metal stakes. And it was kind of like a, what do they call those? The plaster board, not a plaster board, but it's got the foam board. And where they had the little holes between the front and the back of it, they had these wire things that they would stick in the ground, and then they put these things on there, or both these pictures on both the front and the back end of the casket, facing the individuals that were there for service. And if the hand stopped, there would be someone there to just tip it. And everyone, you could hear these gosh. You could hear these little smirks. Look at that. Oh, look at that.
Just laughing. Holy cow.
So the minister, bless his heart, once he was finished, he said, I think she has a message for you. And if we could just get the son to come up and kind of tap those arms one last time.
Yeah. Let's see what it is. Final goodbye.
Yeah. Bye.
Final wave.
Bye. Hello.
Bye.
Oh,
jeez.
Wow. So this is kind of a short and sweet to the point story. But as I was thinking about it, and we just happened to have a coach pull into our parking lot with that oval window in the back. And
really?
And immediately my thought went back to this lady. And I thought, well, that's kind of I had totally forgotten about it.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, that's kind of a short story. But you know what? It's something that people might get enjoyment from, or maybe start creating those juices of what do we call it? Creativity,
creative juices, if you will.
Letting them know again, hey, if you go by a funeral coach, don't honk, don't honk. Yeah, whatever, unless there's something going on in the back.
Unless someone's waving to you first.
That's right.
Oh my gosh.
So anyway, that's it. So what are your thoughts on that, Holly?
That's so cute. I love it.
Cute. It is cute. And the more and more I think about it, it is cute. So
I do have a question.
Yeah.
This, I'm assuming, was not your funeral home at the time.
No.
Was your boss angry?
No.
Okay.
I don't know that he even knew.
Oh, really?
Okay, so this is the same boss that put out the signs during construction. Remember?
Oh, he would love it. He would love it. He would love it so much.
I love that response.
Probably his idea.
Oh my gosh, I love that response. Oh, he would love it. Only
If it's
because you
that
can remember.
guy. Oh my
You know,
gosh.
Coffiners, you got to go back and listen to the episodes about, was it under construction something? I don't remember what the name of the episode is, but
Something.
yeah, Skeletal Crew. I can't remember, but yeah, it's very interesting. You'll have to go back and take a look at it because, yeah, this is the same guy that probably would have enjoyed the fact that
Oh, for sure he
the
would.
family put together these pictures in this car. And
Yeah.
so, and it's interesting for me from that standpoint of actually seeing at the beginning where there was nothing there, and I just thought, oh, they don't want anyone seeing their mother's casket. That's
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, that's no big deal. But then when I pulled into the cemetery, I looked at the sons and I thought, oh, now I understand why the honking and the waving and
Oh, it all makes
all the
sense
smiles. It all makes
now.
sense now. Yeah.
It
Oh my
wasn't
gosh.
me. I didn't have a crazy hair day or
Yeah,
something.
that's right. Yeah.
Wow.
So in the story that I've added to the book, this is a new addition to the book.
Oh,
So
good.
this story here, and there is 2 things that were written on those placards.
Oh, what was it?
Well, can I tell you, or should I just leave it?
You can tell. We won't tell anyone. We'll keep it a secret.
Okay, one of the placards says, "I'm dead, but still waving." That's what it said. So people would realize that she was in fact
This
the
was
one
the
that was
lady that was in the casket.
in the casket. Yeah. And then the second one was the one that was just waving by herself.
Yeah.
I'm a cowgirl at heart.
I mean,
Like she was lassoing a rope.
right. Oh my gosh. That's so funny.
Oh boy. Anyway.
I kind of love that's her kids knew her well enough that was the type of send off she would want.
Yeah.
And they made it happen.
Yeah, that's right. They did. And she probably would have enjoyed that, truthfully. Looking back and thinking about all the stories. And I just thought, well, how do we memorialize that?
Right.
Because you can vocalize that. Because I like to do as much remembrance of the individual that I can through the course of the funeral. And I'm just thinking to myself, well, how do you memorialize that? And he's, don't worry about it. We'll take care of it. Can we do it?
We've got it, Frank. Don't worry.
And I kept looking through the funeral services and thinking, what are they doing? What did they do? And lo and behold, it was the ride to the cemetery.
So that's why they needed the coach that had the window.
That's right. Yep. That's why they suggested it. Which I did. So funny. I remember them specifically asking for that coach and then realizing the windows were blocked. And I go, why did you want this coach then?
What was the whole point?
Okay.
Oh, they had a plan. They had a plan.
The plan was there. Yeah. Oh, the plan was there. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so that's it.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I love it.
Yeah, it was very fun.
Also, Coffiners, if you wanted to go listen to that episode, it's the improvements for you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Thank you so much for looking that up. Yeah.
So that one is so funny. I need to go back and listen to that one. It's so
very
funny.
Interesting. Yeah. So before we end this episode, there's one thing I want the Coffiners to think about for the next episode. And this next episode is, I want you to join us because it is truly amazing in what took place. But I want you to think for a minute, Coffiners, why do you go to scenes of accidents? If you hear about someone that has actually lost their life, either through gunshots or through an auto accident, airplane downing, why do you go and visit the spot of the accident? Do you ever do that, Holly? Have you ever considered that? It's you hear of a good friend that died and you just, out of the blue, you just find yourself driving past where that person passed away. Mm-hmm. Have you ever done that?
Yeah.
Or thought about
or
that?
Even just like things in the news, if someone died at somewhere, even if we're just passing by it, like, oh, this is where it happened.
That's exactly right. And there's a reason why, and there's a phenomena that's called a specific phenomena, and some people call it rubbernecking, but it's more than that. And I think that it would be fun to, before we begin the next episode, to actually have just a tutelage about why people do that and why they feel the need to do it. Yeah. And so anyway, think about it, and then the story will blow your mind. Ooh. So I just want you to gear up for it, because it will be a very interesting story. If you stay with us and listen to it the next week, or whenever else we drop this next episode, you'll be glad you did. And it
That's
may, and it's
quite
one of
the
those,
cliffhanger.
and it's one of the and it's one of the stories that will make you stop and go, a little closer to the mic, Holly. So enjoy it and think about it. But I do want you to think about it, Coffiners. And if you have ever had that expression or that opportunity, I don't want to call it an opportunity, but that inkling.
Experience. Yeah.
The
inkling.
Someone you have actually that has passed away close to you, and it was under unusual circumstances. I want you to, drop us a line and let us know why you went there, or if it did occur to you and what caused you to actually want to go by. And the one thing I think about a lot is years ago, one of these airliners was hit by a commuter plane. A small plane, but the big plane didn't go down. All six passengers on the small Cessna were killed, but it blew a hole into the fuselage of the main, or the huge American. I think it was American Airlines, but in their fuselage, it blew a hole, and it wasn't a very big hole, but it was a hole none the same, and it caused havoc with the aviation of that plane.
Oh yeah,
and so everyone that survived that flight within the next 2 weeks found themselves going to the hangar where that plane was positioned so they could look at the damage that was done on the fuselage of the plane.
Wow.
And I just want to know why it is what you guys think, why it is that magnet that brings you back to the place of an accident. Mm-hmm. Whether no one died or if a lot of people died, what is it that you think brings you back to that accident? And we're going to talk about that in the next one. And it's one of my it's a horrifying story, but it's still one that needs to be said, and it has a great outcome. So
great.
Anyway, yeah. Any questions on that, Holly?
Oof. No, I'm excited.
I would be too. I'm excited to tell it. I've been waiting for a long time to tell it, but only because of the way that it played out. So
okay.
All right.
Well, I'll mentally prepare myself. And Coffiners, if you have any thoughts about that, if you want us to share them at the beginning of next episode, please send us a line at coffintalkingpodcast@gmail.com or send us a DM on Instagram at coffintalking. And we will see you then.
Thanks, Holly. Thanks, Coffiners. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.